One of the richest guys in the world, Elon Musk, has shown he is also one of the smartest as well. Using his brain smarts, he has become a multi-billionaire. Now, we're going to be going over some weird but super successful habits that Elon Musk has had throughout his lifetime that has gotten him to the point where he's at today. First off, we have a goal. Don't just make your goal to make a ton of money or get promoted to the head boss or whatever type of position in your career path you're looking for. Have a goal that's both compelling and meaningful. Figure out how to make things better or to do something significant. If your company or product doesn't exist yet, be on the forefront of making it real. A little background about Elon Musk. He actually ended up making 100+ million off of PayPal and other investments, and ended up putting all of that into his other investments in his very popular company, SpaceX, which is now worth billions of dollars. So, he actually ended up having to ask people to have rent money because he literally spent it all on investments. The goal here is to have a goal, obviously. The point I'm trying to make is to make sure your goal is in the position you want to be in. Do you want to be a multi-millionaire, multi-billionaire even? If you average or live just like an average human being, you're going to, chances are, be an average human being. But if you have a goal and you end up working your butt off throughout your whole life, then you are going to be very, very successful and get to that goal if you work day in and day out to make sure you accomplish that goal. Seeking criticism is another kind of odd piece of advice from Elon Musk. We all say you want to at least try and avoid criticism because if you're being criticized, it means you're not doing the job right. However, if you're being criticized constantly by someone who's your boss or someone who's looking out over you or your employer, it doesn't mean they hate you. It means they actually want you to succeed. You should start worrying when they're not criticizing you because that just means they've given up on you and they've come to expect less than nothing from you. Don't be delusional and think your ideas are infallible. Get as much feedback as you possibly can from people you trust. Make sure you keep examining yourself to make sure you truly believe in your ideals and they aren't just some realistic dream for the wrong reasons. Be gracious when someone tells you to rethink one aspect of your plans. That is why you should always get a second, third, and fourth opinion from other people about stuff before you actually go about obtaining that action. If they think your idea is stupid, and a majority of people do, obviously you can keep pursuing that. It doesn't mean you have to stop, but you should at least take it into consideration and make sure the criticism is constructive. A lot of people who are going to be haters in your life, they see you want to be a multi-millionaire at an early age, they're just going to criticize you, laugh at you, say it's not possible, get very frustrated, and those type of people you don't need in your life. You don't need that type of negative energy. So just work as hard as you can seeking criticism wherever you go, and I promise you'll be successful every step of the way. Elon Musk also says, don't spread yourself too thin. Don't try to run multiple empires or companies. Concentrate on doing one thing or building one company at a time and being the very best of it. Giving that project your all can lead to multiple alleys of success in the future, which will make your job, ultimately in the future, a little bit easier. On the other hand, you should be working harder and longer than everyone else. That's how you get more done in less time, and how you get ahead as well. Even if you're only working 4 to 5 hours a day and you're making $300-400 from it, you have to realize that that work needs to be as hard as you can. Doesn't matter if you're working 6-7 days a week. You have to train your body to where you're used to it, and you have to put a couple fun things aside. Obviously, this type of thing that I do for you guys, I usually don't have a lot of time with my friends. However, I enjoy bringing you guys these videos to teach you about life lessons so you guys can be in the best success path to succeed. Tell you what, let us know in the comment section down below. Tell me what you think about this, what your day job is, or if you have a job, and what your goals in the future are to be able to accomplish. I promise you, if you put your mind to that, as well as spend a lot of hard work on your main job, you're going to be very successful. Fearing failure is never an option. A lot of people end up fearing failure and they end up actually making a minimum amount of money a year and they're, content with it. They have a lot of free time, they feel like their life isn't complete, and they constantly relive in the past. Failing is a normal part of the innovation process. Make friends with this. If you think something is probably going to end up in failure, it's important enough to try. Make sure you go for it. Failure is generative. Failure is a necessary component of innovation. That's how Elon Musk feels. If you're not failing, you're not trying hard enough. Choose to be extraordinary. This is probably my favorite life advice tip from Elon Musk. He says, people can choose to be ordinary. Choose the opposite. Challenge and question the norms. Do the unexpected. Strive always for greater goals and deeds. In this life we know as going to school, getting a degree, and then getting a 9-to-5 job and working until we're 60 and then retiring, you don't have to do that. Why not work double the amount of hours you would have worked in that work week and spend it on your own type of thing, working on to where you want to get to your retirement by age 40, 45. Now that is only 15 years earlier, but that's an extra 15 years of your life you get to live. Have as much fun as you can. So make sure to choose to be extraordinary. These are very good life advice tips from Elon Musk, and some people think it's a little odd or extraordinary in what he chose, but again, we don't look at these self-made millionaires or billionaires as weirdos, we look at them as geniuses. But when they were first coming up, all their friends thought they were crazy, and they'd be just better off playing it safe and going the 9-to-5 route. Let us know down below what your life goals are. Do you want to be a millionaire? Maybe even a billionaire? Do you want to own your own company one day? We'd love to hear your guys' opinions and thoughts. Guys, I'm signing off, and as always, see y'all later.